Okay, guys, today I'm going to talk about some leveling about might in Dragalia Lost. So, in this way, as the title says, we're gonna do a little bit some tips and tricks and a guide regarding the might. So, if you noticed about the limited event there, you're going to notice that in the raid might matters. So I'm going to explain it this way. For example, I'm focusing this team for fire, and as you can see, there's a uh, might the level of the might. It is now 8,000 uh, strength of the team, and it takes more dedication to level up. So, how to do this? Of course, my team is not maxed out, but the equipment is somehow maxed out. Some of them are maxed out just because I mainly focus on first the weapons and then the worm breeds and the dragons. So as you can see, there's uh, four features to level up. I think it's five features there, excluding the crafting, because crafting is that you can make weapons there. That's where you do that there. But anyway, five features there. So because might matters in this upgrade section. So in this way, for example, I level up and max out the adventures, like for some of this one. Well, by leveling up means leveling more strength in strength and HP, and as well as the total of them who comes with the might itself. Then the weapons, as I said, it takes more dedication to gather materials, get some money, and then you put some weapons there. Wrong breeds, on the other hand, again, more dedication to level up in order to increase the might, and as well as the dragons there, because the dragons is always maxed out, and it ends up like that. So I'm trying to use the warder team just to join the the harder level of the raid boss. And lastly, the the number one factor is mana circles. So yes, the mana circles is there for each character to level up, make them stronger, and make the might matters. Not just the only factor there. Maybe probably the weapons like may matter for the high end players, because for the weapons is for the something uh, for more power, luxury for the kinds of rarity. As you can see, when graphing this one, you're gonna have need some uh, materials to gather, and it takes more expense to get a particular weapon. And when you enhance it, you're gonna have much uh, repeated processes, because you in this way you're gonna get copies 4 times in just one weapon to focus on, and this way you're gonna do this one by one. Like for example, I'm on the second phase, and I'm about to enter the fourth phase, I mean the last phase, which is the elemental change, which is specifically against for the against weaker bosses. But this takes it takes up and consumes lots of stamina and gatherings to to gather materials and then as well as the money. So that's why it ends up like that. Well, besides this one, it's not the only one that increase the might. There's another factor that also boosts for each team as well as the elemental, and that is the Halidum. Well, in this way, in the Halidum, there's kinds of buildings that you gather, and these buildings are there to benefit for the character and as well as for the dragons. For example, this element, flame altar, it gives a percentage for HP and strength that gives a passive might to each character for fire, and that means it is make it stronger. That's why it uses the percentage. And the other one is a weapon, proficiency of the weapon. For example, blade Johto, which means it has HP and strength for only the blade users. Applies for all elements. So meaning to say, this one is the another factor to level up more might for the sake of the team, and that's why it ends up getting stronger. Right now, it takes more time to build buildings because of like for example, if I like to upgrade flame altar, it takes 18 hours to achieve by increasing the strength. So which means you're gonna wait for time to finish up, or you have to use the Wormprint automation to finish it up quickly. So that's the nature of it. So in this way, so I have the focus one. So if you want to make your goal focusing on one element as well as each of the character, let's say for example Mikoto, I'll say it's best to focus one element one by one for this period of time. Like say I'm going to level up this character to the max, but the curious part is it's only this level, like 70 or 60 there, and I don't have some SSR characters. So what are you going to do? You're going to promote the characters for most of the time. Right now it's a little bit diminishing there, and it's hard to get more Eld waters because you end up summoning more. So yes, I know the great promoting 3 stars to 4 stars is very simple, but our aim is to make 4 stars to make a 5 stars, and it's very expensive. Like for example, I'll take this UGO. The might is good, but it costs 25,000 Eld water there. So which means it takes more time to grow the character there. So I advise that if you want to make your favorite or required 4-star character into 5-star character, then you have to focus one character of your choice focus element at a time. So that's the main goal of that one, of how to level up some might there. So I think that is all I can say about tips, tricks, and guides or something like that there about leveling some might in Dragalia Lost. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.